Pittsburgh's north side to Uganda, and from New Wilmington to Hungary. Two local young women are about to embark on adventures of a lifetime.
Yeah, they both attend Robert Morris University and have been named Fulbright Scholars for their work and attention to improving global medicine and technology.
Wow, is all I have to say.
Yeah.
So we want to welcome Lindsey Martineau and Joveline Pettus to the show. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. Let's talk a little bit about being a Fulbright Scholar. What does that mean?
Well, I would like to start off by saying, at least in recent history, for Robert Morris University, this is the first time that they've had an undergraduate and a graduate Fulbright at the same time.
You're making them look good.
You really are.
Yeah, so it's like lightning has struck for Robert Morris.
Yes.
So this is an awesome opportunity for them to say, oh, we've got students that are kind of bright here. We love it. But Fulbright is actually of course, it started out as a government organization, but ultimately it's so that she can use her skills and I can use my skills while just spreading goodwill across the world. Fulbright started in 1965. A lot of Fulbright scholars have come to become teachers, lawyers, congressmen, vice presidents, senators, doctors. So it runs the gamut. It's a wonderful opportunity for anyone in the area that's interested. I think more people should apply. I think it's important that regardless of where you're from, just expand your horizons, understand how the rest of the world works. So that's Fulbright in a nutshell.
Amazing.
I want to hear about your project. So Lindsey, you're headed to Hungary, and what are you going to be doing there?
Yes, so I will be at the Hungarian Institute of Sports Science, and I'm going to be researching the relationship between exercise and aging in related to cognitive decline.
Oh, and how long will you be there for?
For 9 months.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Wow. Have you ever been there before?
I have actually.
Okay.
Yes. So my grandparents used to live in Spain, so we got to kind of go over and visit them in Spain, and then once we were over there, travel's pretty easy among and within Europe. So I had the opportunity then to go over and visit for a few days.
I'm just curious, how did you decide to start researching this? Like, what got you interested in this topic?
Yeah, so it was kind of a culmination of factors. So I had gotten some research experience working as a lab assistant at Clemson University. And then through Robert Morris, I did my honors thesis on clean water in Ecuador when we went on a trip over there. So I knew I really wanted to dive into research a little bit more. And then I was a student athlete at Robert Morris, so movement became very central to how I view health and quality of life. And then that last factor kind of came, I was volunteering in hospice and working in a nursing home and kind of got to see how cognitive decline was affecting these populations and wanted to see if I could kind of combine all these interests. And
how cool.
Gosh.
seemed like a great way to do it. Yeah.
It's really good.
And so, Joveline, what is taking you to Uganda?
So for myself, PhD graduate, information systems and communication at Robert Morris. Believe it or not, my interest started from looking at going to a TED Talk where Darieth Chisholm was attending and talking about, she was talking about her experience as it related to basically victimization as far as online cyber harassment.
Happened to her.
It happened to her.
Yeah.
And I started thinking, I said, well, if this happens to her and she has a platform, what about a young girl that's in high school that goes through this?
Right.
What about someone who does not have resources?
Yeah.
So that kind of led into, well, let me just find out. So I decided to do a quantitative study for my PhD as far as cyber stalking and harassment in the age of deepfake and AI, because people are taking pictures from websites and putting them into inappropriate things that should not happen. So right now there was most recently the Takedown Act that passed, which was great. California has their laws. Pennsylvania is looking at AI and cyber stalking laws. But the thing that I want to call attention to is that the experience is still there, and there's not enough teeth around that policy to really help people get through those challenges.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Really quickly, Lindsey, I know you're from New Wilmington, so we're talking like a big Amish population out there, lots of agriculture. What does your community and your friends, what do they think about all of this?
Yeah, so I think I was so lucky to be so supportive. I think a lot of people were a little bit surprised because it is such a big change. but I found a lot of support within my family, and then through Robert Morris too. I think that community was so encouraging, and I don't know if I would have had the courage to apply for something like this without that community at Robert Morris. So I feel very lucky for it.
Well, thank you,
Yeah,
ladies. I'm
congrats to
amazed.
both
I'm
of you.
blown away.
Yeah, send us a postcard.
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
All right, you can learn more about RMU and the U.S. Student Fulbright program on our website.